Hey guys, my name is Josiah. I'm going to be doing a pretty deep walkthrough with Webflow Logic and building out I would say a fairly simple workflow using Webflow Logic. Nothing too special or crazy about it. But I wanted to just do something that's a little bit more in depth, take you through a use case scenario, something you might want to build for yourself or use. And so essentially I'm building myself a CRM, using Webflow Logic and Airtable. I kind of went through a similar-ish, real shrunken down version. You can go watch that one if you want. But if you want to see all the nitty-gritty details, what I'm doing in Airtable and bringing all this stuff in, then this is going to be a good one to watch. I didn't show that in the last one, and so I'm just showing that here. And from here, you can get some ideas and snowball into here. Now, the cool thing about this is this just eliminates the need for Zapier and using other things to go ahead and get a lot of that data in. And now later, I would actually like to integrate this stuff with Stripes. Maybe I can do a part 2 in this, but that would not be able to work with Webflow Logic because of a limitation of Webflow Logic only using JSON and not being able to use form encode. So that will be something I'd have to show you outside of Airtable. If you're interested in that, let me know and I can go ahead and dig into that because something I do need to build out. Without further ado, enjoy this video. It's a little bit of a longer one. And let me know if you have anything you want to build. You want to build a specific use case for this stuff. There are lots of things I can see this working out and doing. And of course, it integrates with these APIs. So you have to know these APIs. Okay, so we do have the site here. Now, this is pretty bare bones and basic right now. I have not done like major design on it because that's not the point of this video right now. There's other content stuff I need to put in here. But essentially, it is going to be a sign up for catering. So for coffee catering and stuff like that. And so my wife and I, we have a coffee company and we do a lot of stuff out in the community and outside of all this other work that I do here. So we're designing something for that right now. And so we just have a couple of things in here for right now, but I have the pricing and essentially it's going to be a pop-up form that will have you get started in here to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to use Webflow Logic on this form and have this go into Airtable, do a little bit of calculation, and also be able to shoot out an email as well. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Now I do have this here. Now this form is not customized, so we are going to need to customize this here. Because essentially Webflow Logic is going to grab this form. So I just want to make sure this is set up all correctly. The form itself, the modal, let's go ahead and go here so I can see this. Perfect. All right. Now I have the form. Let's see here. Attendees. Okay, so I do have, I think I might do this thin suite attribute for this. Okay, so we have a first name, last name, email, phone number. Good, I do need this stuff here. All right, now I do need a couple of, let's see here. I don't know if I need to do an option. Okay, let's just do them a gray for now. How about that? Just for the sake of this. So first name, last name, phone number, all this fun stuff. This will all be required, right? Email. Let's do catering email. And then catering phone number. And then catering last name. Catering first name. Okay. So here we have to, I think I'm going to keep this because on this form, this will give me what I need to know. So this will be catering option. So we have choose one, and then we're going to have full service. And then we're going to have value full service. And second one is lending a hand. Same thing. Okay, and take away that one. That is going to be required. Okay. So now that should work here. And then I want to do what options or let me see here. I think the menu will, can't tell. Okay, I need to style this stuff out. Okay, well that worked. So I'm not doing the radio because you don't need the radio icons. Oh, I'm just deleting. That's all I'm doing. Okay. So we need to do espresso, taste drinks. So we'll do blended drinks, refreshers, cold brew, and drip coffee. Okay, do that for now. See if what they're interested in. Okay. We're giving them this for now because later on in this page, when I add more into it, I'm actually going to show the menu and what we provide. That's kind of like a baseline for everything, but then they can kind of choose what they do and don't want here in terms of coffee itself. Okay. And then we do have our message, but we don't need to have a message in here at all. So, but what we do need is the amount of people. So let's do another form field. Okay. Attendees. Number only. Okay, because as this comes in, this is going to be a number. So X 200. Okay, and it's going to be number. Boom. And it's required. Now this is going to be date of event. And this is going to be attendees. I think I spelled that right. All right. Now, again, don't need this one here, so I'm going to get rid of that for now. And I accept the terms. Oh, I don't really have terms here, but all right, cool. And let's get my normal style here. Just the fun part about using Reloom is that it duplicates classes once you've already styled them. Okay. So we now have this here. Now I do need to name this form as well. So let's go ahead and name this catering form. All right, cool. Now we can go to Logic here, and we have no flows. So we're gonna go ahead and do new flow. And I think I might be able to zoom this in for y'all so I can see a little bit better. So we're doing new flow, and we're going to name this one catering. Catering contact, let's do that. Okay. This will go to our database for someone looking for a catering event. All right. Cool. So now we want to do a form submission. So someone is going to do this on our catering form. All right. And I'll put here. Okay, now we have all of this stuff here. So catering options with 3 options. Okay, I only have checkbox 2, so let's go ahead and fix that really quick. So this is going to be espresso drinks. It's default. Oh, custom. Ah, that's why. So let's do this. Check. Apply. Okay. So this one's espresso drinks. This one will be blended drinks. Okay, here we have refreshers.
Okay, I found this on the web for we have.
Uh-oh, Siri. And then we have cold brew and drip coffee. All right, great. So that should help us out with our form here. So let's go back to our flows and let's look back at the output data. Boom, there you go. Now we have all of our data points here. So what we're going to do is add a block, and essentially we want to, at this point, I want to make an HTTP request. Okay. And send an email notification at the second one here. So I'll do that. So what this is going to do, this is going to go to our Airtable. So go to Airtable. Now, so I'm not putting keys everywhere. I will actually, well, we need to make our database. So we will go ahead and make our database right now. And let's do that together. So I do know how this works already. So we are going to do, let's see here, name. Well, you know, we are missing some fields here. Okay. Because I do need to know the address as well. Let's grab the 2 column and let's move this bad boy up here. Let's put you right here, maybe, or not. Okay. So what we want to do here actually is add another label. This is just kind of like a design thing. So we'll do let's do this event location. So we'll actually do this. Okay, so you got city, our street address. We got street address 2. Okay. Form field wrapper. And then inside of this top one, okay, there's a column here. Okay, so let's just do a text block. See what happens. Okay, let's get it in here. So let's do this. Let's put this here. Perfect. Let's do event location. Okay, and I'm going to do our event details. So we can do name, that's fine. Just do text size large. Okay, and now this is something with client first version 2. So we're going to do a div block, and I'm actually just going to place it above right here. Oh, well, it's because of this, it's spacing, so never mind. So let's go ahead and give this a div here. And let's do adding, never mind. Let's just do this, event details. And then we do have one more we want to do here. person to contact, and then event details. Great. So let's do some more of these, because then we have city, states, and then you won't have one here, but we will have a zip. All right, there you go. Now I will need to, okay, street address. Street address 2. We'll have city. And then we're going to have state. Oops. And then zip. All right. I want the zip to be a number only, so they can only put a number. Okay. Now that we have that out of the way, I do also need to know the time, but let's just let's do this for now. All right. So now we have the name. We need to have, let's delete this. We'll do status. We can also do a, so let's do duplicate fields, and we'll do catering option. And so here we have full service, and we have ending a hand. Okay, good, got that. So save that. And then right here we'll do status would have to be, I have to do new inquiry, and then we'll have to do reached out and booked. All right, save that. Okay, now we do have to do insert rights, and here we can do single line text, and we can do last name. All right. This one will do first name. And then let's do single line text for now. We'll do date of event. And I can see if I can do a date here, but I don't think I can. We have first name, last name, catering option, date of events, and then we need to have the single line text because we need to have street address. We need to have the city, street address 2. We need to have the city, state, and zip. Okay. And we also need to have the attendees, which this one we can do a number. Okay. We'll just do integer. There shouldn't be half ones here. What else do we have in our form? We got attendees. We got zip date of events. Oh, and then we have our items. So here we're gonna have our link here. Okay, so I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but we can go ahead and do, oh, I guess we can do multiple select maybe. So here we can do beverages. See if I can map this out. So base drinks, we got blended drinks. We have refreshers, cold brew, drip, coffee. Should be 5 total, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Let's try that. Okay. And so I think I'm gonna put the name of the attendees right here, and then we'll do insert rights. Let's do formula or total bid or event cost. So here we will do a formula. There you go. And I am not a database wizard here, guys, so I'm going to just do the attendees attendees times 6. And that should be good. Great field. We'll do cosmetic fields type, formatting, let's do currency, and save. There you go. So if you have 24, okay, that doesn't work. Oh, 144. There you go. So it'll kind of just do the math for us and just give us already a number there that we can create an invoice for. So I think later on we can do some more, automate more of this, but we are not doing that right now. Now, there probably is a way I can do this with Stripe, and I don't know, maybe we can explore that route. I'll have to do some test data with Stripe and have some Stripe keys involved, but I think we can save that for a different video. Okay, now that we got all this. So essentially what I would want to do would be to do an automation, and when a webhook is received, let's grab this webhook here, add this into here. And the reason why I like doing this is because I don't have to, at least here, map out all this stuff, because I can do some stuff inside of Airtable. But you can definitely do working with the Airtable API and actually putting in your API key, authorizing all that fun stuff. But I'm just not doing that here in this one. I find this to be slightly simpler. I still have to enter in all my JSON content, but if you do need to get more granular in how that stuff is getting input in, you can definitely do that. I don't need to do that here. Now, JSON, we do have to type this in manually. So on this one, essentially we need to have name, first name, which is like a code editor, first name. And then we'll go ahead and do our form fields, catering first name, boom. And then we have a comma. Don't forget the comma. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, I got a lot of fields here, so there's a lot of stuff I'm going to do. So to save myself trouble, so we have first name is this. We need to have last name, and then we need to have email. So we're going to have catering email. We have phone, catering option. So here will be boom. So your street 1, street 2, which doesn't look like it's in here actually, so I need to check in on that. We have city. We're going to have state, and we have zip, date. So we're going to have date here, boom. And then here we need to have attendees. Okay, so some more fields here. So this one needs to be espresso. This one is blended. We got drip. And refreshers. I totally spelled that wrong. Oh no, I didn't. So now that should work. Run tests. Let's just do true for all because I want it all. Let's do a 30. Date of events. 10, 24, 2022. Zip 78415. States. Oh, wait, that's Texas. Corpus Christi. Let's do full service. 361-238-0450. Cool. Catering last. Dwanyas. Josiah. All right. Let's see. Did I mess this up? Yes, I sure did. I think I added a comma and I'm not supposed to. These pesky commas. So back here, I also want to test this trigger. And boom, true for everything again. 30, do that, 10, 24, 20, 22. Ooh. Okay, 9415. Texas, Corpus Christi, shoot address. Full service. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Email, Josiah@design.co. One is Josiah. Alright. I'm missing something because I cannot apply the data. Oh, run test. Alright, there you go. It says an error, bad request. Oh, well, I can still apply the data anyways. Because now here, all I got to do is content application /JSON. Okay. So now, well, do it all again, I guess. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Yep. Here we go. Demo design. Cool. Catering email. Last. Josiah. Boom. Run it. Let's see. Come on. And there you go. Success is true. This is what it gave me. Apply data. Boom. And boom. And got a webhook. Body. Hey, look at that. We got data. So here in Airtable now is I'm going to go ahead and create a record. All right. Now we will need to essentially do this table. Right now, got it, I guess. Okay, choose field. You got first name. This is going to be our body first name. We got the last name is going to be our body last name. So now we just got to go through the tedious option of doing all this stuff. This one is going to be a new inquiry. Choose field. Catering option. Okay. Body. Okay. Date of events. Date. Let me see if it'll work this way. That'll be pretty cool if it does. Street address. I need to fix that street address too, but we'll get there. City. And then we got states. And then we're going to have our zip as well. Our body. Our zip here. Boom. And what else here? Beverages. Okay, this might be the interesting one here. So we'll do dynamic. And then I need to do coffee or espresso, cold, cold brew. We need to do drip. Let's see if this works. We need to do, what else? Refreshers. And then we need to do, we got one more. Oh, blended. That's right. Boom. Okay. Generated preview. It's good preview. Let's see. Okay. Well, this is all working now. I think I'm missing a phone number. Choose field. I don't know. Where are we at here? First name, last name, catering option, date of event, street address, city, state, zip, beverages, choose field. So now I don't need to do sending emails here because I already have all that. So that's good. Essentially what needs to happen now is when this is done, now an email, so notify us, right? And I have boom and boom. Well, hey, her name should change now. Someone. Let's do the name actually. So form fields. Let's do the getting first name. Is looking to have us post an event. Okay. Is looking to have us do our I am wrong, my guys. Okay. Our blank option here on date of events. Reach out to them here. And then we'll get the catering email or here. And then we'll do the phone number. More information is in Airtable. Okay, there we go. So now we can give us a data here, piece of data here. So the downside about this is I still need to figure out somehow how we can get this, but I can essentially turn this on. So this is now on. And what I would probably need to do is they want espresso equals and one more. Okay, so here we can do espresso equals true. Blended, or let's do cold brew, I guess. Cold brew equals true. Blended equals true. Then we got drip equals true. Then we got refreshers equal true. Okay, there we go. So now that that is saved, we cannot turn this on or off because this thing has to be published. So we need to go here, and then I need to put this back in its proper place. Actually, you might want to go to FinSuite attributes. Log in with Swim suites. Disable scrolling. Okay, I've never used this before, so let's go ahead and do this. So what we're going to want to do is add this to our head as usual. There's the head of our body here. Okay, disable scrolling. We got to save that. Okay, so disable scroll, I want this button to disable scrolling on the page. So FS element disable. Okay, so boom. Now that we have this here, let's go back to our Webflow form and let's get rid of that. So we want this button. So let's give it an attribute. This is disable. Boom and boom. And then I imagine we will have this be enabled. I want this button to nice enable. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, hide that again. Awesome. Okay, now I do need to make sure that this can also start this animation as well, which I hope. And it can. Cool. All right. So they both do it. That's what I like to see. And this is going to element trigger mouse click tap. We're going to start an animation and close. All right. Boom. Back to the component. And let's go ahead and hide that again. Okay, now we need to publish this. Now, I'm not too worried about it because this page isn't like clickable anywhere. Like no one can get to it yet, so it's okay. But I can always make it a draft and unpublish it a little later. Because we need to do this, go to our flow here, then go here, and then apply changes, and then have it on. Okay. There you go. All right, guys, I'm going to stop it here. So again, thank you for watching. Hope you got some value out of this. I'm going to keep doing more Webflow Logic stuff. I've just been in the weeds with work and growing pains with the company and all that good stuff. So more content will be coming from me. I'm testing a lot of these features that Webflow is releasing and getting, and so I'm having fun doing this stuff. Just got some really, really big client projects that I am trying to get out so that I can also showcase here with some really cool stuff. But I will see you all in the next video, guys. Have fun designing.